Now today we're going to talk about the heart. And again, on the blog, you'll see these questions and this little description there for your benefit. So I encourage you, again, to go to the blog. But I'm going to read this because it'll give you an idea of what we're going after here. Our heart is the muscle of our emotions. We love with our heart. We hurt with our heart. Wound with our heart. And connect with others through our heart. For balanced emotional well-being, our heart needs to be flexed emotionally just as much as it needs to be flexed physically. If our heart gets hurt or senses danger, it freezes up and shuts down. Now, some of the questions that will help you determine if your heart needs work are the following. Whether or not we admit it, many times our heart needs tender, loving care, and we choose to ignore it. This is a couple of examples. I often feel jealous and envious of what others have and what I don't. Now, if you resonate with that, then your heart is in this comparative state. And it needs to be addressed. That inner child who is into that comparison game needs to be addressed, because the heart, the emotional heart, is really the essence of your inner child work. And every one of these issues has the face of an inner child associated with it. I don't think others would like me if they knew the real me. If you resonate with that, your heart has been frozen. You've had an experience. That inner child has had an experience where you've shut down. And you're going to need to breathe energy into that part of you. You're going to need to flex that emotional heart, just as exercise flexes your physical heart. So today we're just going to do a sequence on just allowing your heart to breathe and begin to trust again. And we're going to associate an inner child that carries that pattern. So I invite you to follow along. And again, go to the blog, because that will help you sort some of this out. Even though, for whatever reason, my heart has been frozen, I now choose to work with that pain. I'm willing to follow the threads to the source, so that together my frozen heart can begin to thaw. So even though my heart is really crusted over with fear and has really shut down, I am willing to follow the threads of that pain so that I can begin to work with the time in my life when that occurred. So even though my heart is really shut down and it is closed off, I'm willing to lovingly begin to embrace my heart so that we can follow the threads of its pain so we can heal. Okay, so that's just setting up a willingness for your inner adult to begin to do a healing process with your heart. And over this series, you'll learn how to put the inner child's face to this. For today, we're just going to get the adult self working with the frozen heart. So with those setup phrases, let's begin with the sequences. Heart really frozen, so scared to open up. I just compare myself to others. I'm afraid I won't measure up. I don't want to trust again. My heart is afraid of getting hurt. I just don't want to take the risk of having a broken heart. Again, I don't want my heart to shatter. It's already fragmented in so many pieces. Frozen, cut off, non-responsive, dead. But I want to feel. I want to enjoy life. Maybe I can learn to trust again. Maybe I can risk. I don't have to do it all at once. I can take time. I can relate to my heart. I can ask, who inside carries this pain? I'm willing to start working with my heart. Not only to flex it physically, but to flex it emotionally. I'm willing, as the inner adult, to establish a relationship with the sacred part of me who holds the keys to my heart. This little one who is afraid. I am willing, now my dear one, to come back into relationship with you so that together we can heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we have worked with the body, we've worked with the mind, now we've worked with the heart. For the last part of this sequence, the next video is going to introduce you into the concept of staying connected to your soul. So until tomorrow, thank you.